We're learning in leaps and bounds every year. Something changes.
There are precision medicines coming, and the future is going to have nothing but precision medicines. So how do we get ready as a system?
We've talked about medical oncology, we've talked about genomics in the oncology space, as well as just in traditional treatment of medicine and how to use personalized medicine.
But you'll have a whole lot of other things that really broaden your mind a bit and make you think maybe differently about the subject.
There are a lot of very interesting discussions. There was discussion about how we can learn better between the provinces, how we can share information, how we can share data, how each province is probably too small to do a good job of it themselves, and we have to team up more effectively.
It's very interesting whether you're a researcher. There's a lot of private companies here, there's a lot of public officials here.
It's sort of a convergence. It's looking at precision medicine, genomics, and also innovation.
So it is attended by people who are academics, who are researchers. We've got medical practitioners. We've got allied health practitioners coming. There are folks from the private industry, from data, security, as well as pharmaceutical companies. We also have public sector attending, so we've got government representatives.
But I don't often get to talk to people that work in regulatory capacity, and so it was a nice opportunity to have that exposure here.
And so the opportunities, commercial industry opportunities are huge, so those of you that are interested as entrepreneurs should definitely be coming as well.
But we need to figure out how to get that into practice. And I think we've heard from some companies, we've heard from some leaders, we've brought together the global experts, and they're based here in Canada, and this is such a huge opportunity for us.
And that kind of gathering is always going to be interesting, it's always going to be useful, and it's always going to be helpful.
But really engaged conversation, and I really like the formatting of the panel discussions with keynotes with lots of time for interaction and engagement, and the social activities are great as well.
It's about collaboration and some honest discussions about how we're really going to use this new science and technology as it develops, and really keep the patient at the center.
If you're going to affect change, which is what we have to do, you need to have a broad consensus and people developing relationships and trust.
And if you're not going to be collaborating and networking and building relationships with your colleagues, you'll probably get left behind.
To have it actually in the backyard of British Columbia is fantastic.
Kelowna is a huge draw for the conference, and one of the main reasons that they come is of course the conference, but the destination is important too.
I'm really sorry I waited this long.
We're all in this together, and we need to work together. We cannot continue building silos. We need to build bridges and not silos. We just have to get our act together and work together.
And so I think this conference brings all these different stakeholder groups together. We can have this conversation to start to understand each other's issues and perspectives, and then take the best of it to move the ball down the court so that we can get to that goal of truly having an effective digital health system.